Hey, what's up, everybody? I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, PT, we have not heard enough of Jennifer and Jeremy arguing. Is there any way you can bring us a full length featured film about them arguing? I hear you guys, and I've got the solution. You guys remember this scene right here where Jeremy set up his helmet camera to secretly record Jennifer when she came over to try to extort him, and then he was going to try to extort her to get her to change her police statement? Well, they went back and forth for quite a while. Of course, we've seen clips of this on other YouTube channels, but nobody's ever really seen the full thing. I haven't even seen the full thing, and it's longer than a full-length featured film. So I'm going to bring it to you right here, right now, today. But first, let me remind you that you can join the PT Video Network. Link is on the down in the description, and it's on the screen right now. If you want to help support PoliceTube and get access to videos that you can't see anywhere else, sign up for a subscription to the PT Video Network. Boom. Let's go ahead and get into this video today. I hope you enjoy. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and let me know what you're thinking as you're watching this, all right? Hope you enjoy.
I'm inside. Okay.
What's up?
Hi. What are you wearing?
We're close. Just working on the car.
You're wearing flip-flops.
Yeah. What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing. What's wrong?
Nothing. Hey.
Hi. How are you?
Hi.
What's been going on?
No, I haven't heard from you forever.
Well,
Is that for me?
no.
Yeah, I haven't heard from you in a while. Like a week.
Yeah.
Why is that?
You haven't called. You haven't.
Oh, I didn't call you.
So what's going on?
Anyway, no, I just need to know why you haven't heard from you. That's all.
I've been working, and the last thing I know, you asked for money for a hotel, and that was it. So.
At the beach?
Huh. No, that's me riding on the bike. So. What is it? Call, answer.
I'm not answering from you.
Why not?
What would I answer from you?
Why? What? Are you supposed to be meeting him today?
Yeah.
What?
Can we just talk and not be like this with me?
Sure. So let's talk. Why are you meeting him? I thought you were going to meet my lawyer. What happened with that?
Well, yeah, I'm supposed to have a conversation with him.
So then why are you meeting with the detective?
I'm not meeting with the detective. Okay. I feel like, okay.
No, you just said you were meeting with him today. You just said, I asked you, are you meeting with him? You said yes, today. So what's going on?
I'm tired. I should be here.
Well, why would you, I'm just asking. You told me that the detective,
What's this?
those are for the bikes. You told me that the detective made you write a statement, that he made you lie, but then you're going to meet with him today?
No, I'm not meeting with him.
You just said that.
I know, but I'm not meeting with him.
Okay.
Right, so there's a difference between something that you're scheduled to do and then something that you're going to do. Like, I'm not meeting with him.
Okay.
So, I'm not talking to him. I don't trust him.
Okay. But
So the question you're asking is why were we meeting? Okay. Wait a minute. Do you like peroxide or anything? Or Neosporin?
no, I don't. Not in here.
Okay. You can't be wearing flip-flops.
Yeah.
How are you working with flip-flops?
I'm pulling stickers off the car so I can sell them so I have money.
Oh, you're still doing this thing?
You want to go out and see?
No, but you're still doing that. I don't know anything.
I'm trying to sell my car so I can get money.
You're still angry with me.
I'm not angry. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. What's going on now? You were about to start a statement. You were about to start telling me something. What happened? What's going on?
Like, he wants me to go in and, like, say more stuff, and I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Obviously, I would ignore him. Obviously, I would ignore him. I just ignore him in front of you.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you won't call him when you leave here. So What's going on? I thought.
But that's the thing. That's the issue that I'm having with you.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm listening.
Okay. That's the issue that I'm having with you is that like you don't trust me at all.
How? I want you to hear yourself. I trust you to the point where you wrote a statement and you put lies on it, and because you're saying he forced you to write it, right?
That's what I said.
You're saying he forced you to write the statement that are full of lies, which got me arrested. How far can I trust you? And then the detective that...
You told me like you missed me and everything, and now...
Right, I do, but right now I realize how even further in this is going on, and he's still calling you. In fact, he just called you just now, which means that this isn't over.
What do you want me to do? I'm being loyal to you.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. That's...
I'm being loyal to you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, well, I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know.
Well, the first thing I want to know is what's really going on without the not true stories. I want to know. Why don't you try telling me what's going on and what you're backing me into so I can...
I'm backing you into
I
something.
don't know, dear.
Is that him?
I wish he would talk to me. Metro State. So,
What is that?
yeah. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know what's going on.
I know, and I don't know either. And no one will talk to me. I mean, yeah, obviously they'll talk to me, obviously, as opposed to you. They want me to basically like turn into, I'm not going to do it, but I have to do it in a way where I don't fuck myself.
He's calling you now.
How do you know
again.
it could be my kid? No, it's my friend. Hello? Hey, what's up? Hey, what are you doing? Oh god. I'm kind of busy right now. I'm going to have to call you back though. Okay? I'll call you back. Alright, bye.
So,
Jeremy, like, I don't want to turn on you. I don't want to testify against you. I don't want to do anything where I'm against you. What?
what would you be turning me in for or going against with me?
For the whole situation. For the whole, like, what you were arrested for? What are you talking about? I'm confused.
I'm confused too.
Yeah.
If you wrote a fake statement, this is where I'm confused. If you wrote a fake statement, right? Except for the Ashley Madison thing, if you wrote a fake statement, right? Yes or no?
Oh, but here you go trying to, okay, go ahead.
Yes or no?
But when you say it like that, it sounds like I did it purposely.
Okay. With them telling you what to write, you signed a statement with false statements, correct? Except for the
That's
Ashley
a liar.
Madison thing. Except for the Ashley Madison thing, they told you what to write, you signed it, and those were lies.
Oh.
Yes or no? Hello?
Hey, Jeremy, can we talk about it, like, in another area?
Yes or no? None of these are wrong. Yes or no? Yes
I
or
don't even know
no?
what that is. Okay.
Yes or no? I don't understand. What would you be testifying against or talking to them with? You just said, I don't want to testify against you. I don't want to say things against you. Hold on, wait. You just said you don't want to testify against me. You don't want to say things against me. But you just told me that they were lies. So I don't understand what, besides the Ashley Madison and the kick, what exactly would you be testifying against me?
Oh my god, forget it. I'm
No.
sorry. I feel like I can't express my... Oh, sorry.
I'm asking you questions and you won't answer the
I am
questions.
answering the questions.
No, you're not.
Jeremy, like, was it, like, a bad idea for me to come here? I'm just trying to, like, talk to you. And every time I try to talk to you, you're like, oh, I'm working here. I can't talk to you. And you get mad at me.
Okay. I'm asking you again because you're not answering the questions.
So what
Besides
would I-
the Ashley
I don't
Madison
know
and the
then.
kick.
I don't know. That's the answer. I don't know.
You don't know what?
I don't know what else then.
I don't understand. How are
You
you?
just said other than the
Other than Ashley Madison and the kick,
Oh, I know.
how would you be testifying against if you said that they were all lies?
Oh, then forget it. Then I won't be testifying. I came here to, like, like help. I shouldn't have even come here. I'm so confused. I came here to like help you.
Okay,
You're
then
like,
tell me how you're gonna help me. Please, I'm confused. You just said that he's calling you because they want you to come in and testify.
no.
Okay. So then, what's going on? Talk to me. Explain it to me so I understand. So that way we can talk normal instead of me worrying about my life.
Let me tell you something. What I've noticed about you, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
Sure.
Is I feel like you use me.
How am I
Let
using?
me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
When we first started talking again, it was
Okay.
because I was concerned
Right.
for you.
Yeah.
And everything was genuine and great. And I
Right.
felt like it was 100% real.
Okay.
Then, once you realized I was in trouble, you pulled away. Then, let me finish. Then, you tried to make it seem as though like I like wanted something from you, like I was using you or something. Let me finish, which is absolutely not true because I'm still here and you have people shit.
Okay.
Then, the third thing is that I feel like once I did talk to her, because I did talk to her, and she was basically saying like it's up to the state, which they all say, like it's up to the state, not anyone else. Once you realize that you didn't give a fuck about me anymore, and that's why you disappeared for a week.
No, because because you're telling me one thing. You're telling me that they forced you to write a statement. Yes or no?
I said that when I was writing the statement that he was telling me what to say. Absolutely, I did say that. Yes.
Okay, so he told you what to say.
Yes, in parts of it. Yes.
You, besides the Ashley Madison and the kick, he told you what to say.
Now, okay. I mean, I have to remember everything, but I can't say that specifically. Yeah.
Because the pulling people over and the guns isn't real.
Oh God.
No.
Jeremy, am I on trial here?
I'm gonna be.
I came here because I missed you.
Okay.
And I came here because you wanted me to go back down to the sheriff's office, which I'm not doing. You wanted me to go back down to the sheriff's office and give more information.
But what more information?
I have no idea. I don't even know. Now that, I don't know. You wanted me to come in. Honey, what do you want me to do? I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest.
But you're not being honest about what's going on. That's the problem I'm having.
What are you talking about?
You will
Nothing
not.
is happening.
Okay.
There's nobody that's going to come here and take you away. That's not happening.
They already have. They already have. That's where we're at. That's what you're not understanding. They already have taken me away. They already have filed charges. They already have made me the person that they're after because of a statement that you wrote, whether he told you to say it or not.
Well, tell me what to do to fix it.
I already told you what to do.
I did reach out to the stupid lady. What do you want me to do?
Have you talked to my attorney?
No, I haven't.
Why are we talking to this detective?
I didn't talk to him. He's calling me and he left me a message.
Okay.
Jeremy, so tell me, what do you think I'm, like, what do you think I want from you? Like,
I don't know. I haven't figured that out.
I mean, I feel like what you told me wasn't real, which is fine. You were just doing whatever you had
It's
to
not real. I mean,
Oh,
wait.
okay.
What I said is real.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not real now because,
Oh!
dear, you want me to be real with you? I'll be real with you. Right now, I'm going to prison.
No.
And you,
I'm so sorry.
how? How do you keep saying no?
Because I don't believe that. Like, I don't feel that.
What does it matter what you believe?
Because I'm almost always right about things.
Dear, I score out to prison with my criminal record.
Yeah, I know the scores, but I don't think you need it.
Dear. And now
But
he's
you're not-
calling
you're
you
not a-
and
you're
you're willing.
not a third time, like, it's not a violent act.
But then you're talking to him.
I didn't talk to him. He called me.
I'm confused. I'm confused. If you have told the state that he made you lie, or your statement wasn't true, okay? If you would have said that to her, he wouldn't be calling you, because then you would be a hostile witness, like you said. So I'm confused why a detective's calling you if you're not helping them, because what you're telling me is one thing, and apparently what you're telling them is totally something different. I don't know what's going on. That's the problem. And every time I
if I'm
ask
playing-
you to
if I'm
explain
playing
it,
both sides, why would I? Let's be, if we're going to be real and honest.
okay.
Why would I play? Why would I play both sides for the losing team?
I don't
That
know.
doesn't even make sense.
If you want it, I don't know, and I don't understand why you're
I just-
communicating with them still. If what you're saying, this is where I keep asking the question. If what you're saying is true, if they made you write the full statement, you signed it, and you've reached out to her, and you've talked to her and told her, then why are they continuing to contact you? Why would you even? Why haven't you talked to my lawyer? Why haven't you corrected
Are we
it?
gonna talk? Your attorney doesn't even fucking like you. Let's just be real.
What does that matter?
It matters. Well, yeah.
I don't need him to take you out to go hang out at a club. I need him to know the truth.
I just feel like I need to. You're looking at me like I'm not trying to. Like I don't care about you.
If you cared, then why haven't we fixed this? It's easy phone calls.
You haven't even answered my phone calls in a week.
This is the first time you've called
That
me.
is a lie. That's a lie.
I,
Wednesday, when I was checking into the hotel, I called you. You said, I'm busy. I can't talk to you. You're blowing up my fucking phone, which I hadn't done. Then, once I was checked
was
in,
on an escort.
then when I was checked in, I called you, and you never called me back.
I called you I called you Thursday.
You're lying.
No,
You
I'm
haven't-
not. And it went
you-
straight to voicemail.
Why
Like
did
your
you
phone
text
was
me?
off or something.
Oh, please. Give me a break. My phone is never off.
Okay. I'm telling you
I
the
haven't
truth.
heard or
Whether
seen-
it was Thursday or Friday,
it's
I
been
don't
a
remember
week
which day it
since
was.
Since I've heard your voice. A week.
Okay.
So, again, I'm supposed to like talk to people for you. You don't even talk to me. What the fuck am I supposed to say? I don't even know what to say to these people because I don't even know what's going on.
You're supposed to tell the people the truth.
Right, for someone who doesn't even talk to me.
Whether I talk to you or not is the truth. You said you don't want to see me go to prison, but then you're not willing to tell the truth? Dear, if you don't correct it, they don't know that there's a truth. They think what you wrote before is the truth.
I know we talked about that, and I did tell the woman, and she said that I will talk to her again.
You told me, you said you were going to be a hostile witness and you weren't going to talk.
No,
you never
not to her.
said.
Not to her. I never. Now I was talking about a hostile witness. I
You
did
never,
say that.
but you
But I
never
did
said
talk-
to her,
I talked to her twice.
and you said,
Okay, so the first time that I spoke to her, I was asking her, and that was after I left here. I was asking her about whether or not she was going to file charges and whether or not.
right, but that has nothing to do with you or me. They're going to file charges off of what you wrote.
I don't think they have filed yet.
I'm listening.
I know I'm coming across as stupid, but I'm not stupid.
Okay, but then why didn't you tell her this is not, the statement isn't true, what he made me write?
Because I have to think about, I have to get my own attorney.
How?
How what? I call an attorney. What are you talking about?
Well, why would you need an attorney?
Because what you're basically asking me to do is to throw myself on the sword for you.
If you're telling me the truth, and that he forced you to say that, or you're telling me that he coerced you into saying that, you would be protected
By who?
by the state when you write a report saying
Jeremy.
they're
Okay.
protecting you now.
Yeah, because I'm a witness.
Exactly. So then you would be a witness against a law enforcement officer for making you write a
Yeah, and
statement.
that goes.
I don't know what to
overwhelmed,
tell
right?
you. So what you're saying is you wrote a false statement, and
Okay,
because you're worried about what he'll do.
I'm just done.
No, I'm asking a question. You're worried about what he'll do. You're not going to fix it because you don't think anyone. What? I don't understand why you wouldn't fix it.
I'm done.
How?
I don't know
How am
what
I
to
going to have
say.
you throw yourself under the bus?
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'll try. I don't know what the fuck has your attorney been doing?
He called me yesterday and he said that he tried to call you and you didn't answer.
And did you call me to reach out to me and find out if I was dead or alive? No, you didn't.
I was at work. I mean, I'm working nonstop to make
Oh, give me a.
to make money.
Yeah. Jeremy, yeah, well, you're not on the beach, you know, soaking up in
I haven't
hotels.
been to, I don't go to the beach.
That's not what Priceline told me. This
That
dumbass.
beach wasn't for the hotel. That hotel wasn't for the beach. That hotel was for a funeral that we were doing in Cocoa Beach.
Okay, sure.
I have no reason to lie to you.
Oh, sure. Okay. I understand. Unlike you, I have empathy. So I can put myself in your shoes. So I understand.
If you can put
Let
yourself
me
in my
finish what
shoes.
I'm saying.
Okay.
So I can understand the anxiety, the depression, the hypervigilance that you have right now, not knowing what's what, not knowing who to trust. I understand that. And I understand that you may also feel betrayed by me. I understand that too. So I understand your feelings. But I feel like you're not understanding my feelings, which is like I want to be with you, but then there's like this, oh, you can be with me if sort of thing. I want to fix it, but then like I don't. The only way I know how to fix it is to just be a hostile witness.
You need to go to my lawyer and fix it if you're not willing to talk to the state. I can't date somebody or see somebody that's about to send me to prison.
I'm not sending you anywhere.
Oh, okay. Your statement, the fact that the detective's calling you,
Okay, well then I shouldn't have even told you that he was calling me. I mean, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to keep secrets from you and not tell you things, or do you want me to tell you what's going on? I'm confused.
I'm confused.
Okay.
That's the problem. You want me to see you. You want me to be with you. You want me to continue to date you. But yet, you're not fixing what's coming down the line.
And I understand that. And you're right. I'm going to talk to him.
I can't
But Amir's
openly
not-
date somebody
But let me tell you
that's
what Amir
going to
told me.
send me to prison because they won't fix what happened.
Let me tell you what Amir told me.
What's that?
He said that he can't protect me. That he only protects you.
Because
That
you're
he
not
can't-
he's not your
Exactly.
lawyer.
So why would I talk to him? Why would I? Because I said, is this confidential? Is this between? He said, well, no, I'm not your attorney. He said, I only protect him. I don't protect you. So I need my own attorney who will protect me. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I feel like you don't understand that part. You want me to go talk to him and tell him everything, but everything I tell him is not confidential. Everything is just everything.
But Amir is not that kind of person that will just throw you
yeah.
under the bus like that. Amir's
I
not.
don't know him. And
I know him, and I know that's not the kind of person he is. He's trying to find out, when he says he's not protecting you if you were to tell him that you're committing a crime or you were out robbing a bank or something. That's different. If you're calling him and saying, this is what's going on, will you protect me? Because these people are coming after me, that's totally different. He's telling you that, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not, that you're not his client, so if you were to tell him something where you're breaking the law or committing a crime, he's not going to protect you. That's different.
Why it's different?
Because Amir is a good man. And I've worked with him for many, many years.
Do you understand what my side of it? Is it? No, I'm not being funny. Do you understand it now? What I'm saying to you? Like I'm not protected if I talk to him.
Okay.
So I would have to talk to the state with my own attorney.
Yeah, but
But do you understand what is happening here? I need you to just try to see what is happening. Yes, I want to save you and protect you, but I have to think about myself too.
did you lie on the statement? Yes or no?
Oh my God!
Just
I'm
answer the
not
question.
doing this.
Well, why aren't you doing
Because
this?
you've already threatened me, talking about you have cameras and shit.
I've never threatened you, ever.
You've never said, Jennifer, I have cameras.
I have cameras in every car, office, motorcycle, body camera, everywhere. Yeah. That's not a threat. I've never threatened you.
I never threatened you.
You've never verbally, physically threatened me.
Here we fucking go!
But
You're such a liar.
What?
This is why I can't stand you. Like you're
Okay.
lying.
How am I lying? Did you or did you not write a statement?
It's not a threat.
That is the threat. Because you told me over and over, you wrote a statement that they forced you to write. Yes or no? or did you not write a statement that they forced you to write? Yes or no?
No, that's not how it went. You're making it sound worse than what it is.
I'm confused. Did you see me pull people over? Yes or no?
Jeremy,
Wait, did
I've
you
never
see
seen
me?
you. No, Jeremy.
Did you see me pull people over? Yes or no? Have you ever seen me pull anyone over? Yes or no?
Jeremy. Oh God. Should I go?
No, I need you to answer my questions.
I am.
So I understand that you're on my side to help me.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? I'm here when I'm not even supposed to fucking be here. I'm not even supposed
Why
to
aren't
be
you supposed to be here?
I'm not supposed to be talking to you at all.
Why shouldn't you be talking to me if you've already advised her that you aren't going to help them because you didn't write the statement right? You just told me you talked to her and told her.
I did, but I'm not supposed to be talking to you. I'm still a witness. I'm not. Have I been dismissed as a witness? No. Are you kidding me?
So you're here for what reason then?
Because I want to be with you. Why? I don't know now.
But you're not answering my questions.
I'm not supposed to be here because I'm still a witness, and I'm supposed to be like talking to this idiot and not talking to you. But
Detective Mastrangelo?
But I'm talking to you instead of talking to him.
Because, dear, and that's where I'm confused, and this is where I'm confused. You told me he told you what to write. So, if that's the case, then you're not in trouble. So I don't understand what we're talking about right now.
You are what, a defendant? I am a witness. We're not supposed to be talking. But I am talking to you despite the fact that I'm a witness. It's like, why don't you understand that? Jeremy?
You're talking to me, but you're talking to me, but you wrote a statement against me.
I don't know what to say.
Answer my
No,
questions.
to you. I don't know what to say to you.
Answer my questions. Did you or did you not write a statement?
Why are you acting like an attorney or
Because you're not understanding. This is my life, and you're about to throw it away.
No, I'm not. I'm working on it.
You're working on what?
The fact that I even talked to the state about the statement is a huge step. They haven't filed anything, and let me finish. Let me finish. The fact that I'm not cooperating, you're not even paying attention to that. Like,
they don't need you to go ahead and file on the Ashley Madison and the kick. They already have my computer
That's
records.
not my fault. Now that is not my fault.
Right, but the reason why they even have that in the first place is because you wrote the statement. Which I understand.
No,
Which I understand.
That's a fucking lie.
Which I understand.
That's a fucking lie because I told you that for a year and a half they've been getting tips about your guns. And they already knew
My
about
guns,
your
which you have or have not seen.
I don't think I've ever seen guns, yeah.
So then why did you write in the statement that you saw me pulling guns out of the car and putting them in the trunk?
Can I finish what I'm saying?
Sure.
So, alright. So I'm a witness who is not cooperating. So they don't need me.
Right.
As with what you're saying. So I'm getting pushed to the side. You're talking about they're going to file anyway on the Ashley Madison or whatever the hell else you were on. That's not my fault. That's your fault.
Right, but they have that
And they
because...
knew about it before I said anything.
Okay. That I'm not worried about. I mean, I'm worried about it, obviously. I'm worried about it. I didn't know that I couldn't be on there without... Because it was registered in my email.
So
but,
then, that's all we have to worry about is the fucking Ashley Madison and the kid.
No, we have to worry about the guns and the fact that I'm pulling people over.
But they never found any.
But you wrote that in the statement, and now they're calling you to have you tell more, which I don't know. So, back to my question.
I'm just saying, because other people are going to hear your business, that's all.
Back to my question. You just said you never saw guns, so then why did you write in the statement?
Oh my God. Jeremy, I have to go. I can't, I'm here because I want to be with you and I want to help you, but you're like, you won't. Is this how you get help from people?
I don't get help from people because I don't have people writing lying statements on me. For 6 years, I've run my business clean.
I know you told me.
for 6 years.
I know.
I've done nothing wrong. I've come home and I've started my life. And I don't have to ask for people's help.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm asking for your help now because you wrote the statement.
Sorry, I have to text. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I have to text my son. I'm sorry. Sure, listen to me. Please. Give me a chance to fix it. Jeremy?
It's been 2 weeks and you haven't fixed anything.
Wait a minute, it hasn't been 2 weeks.
We started talking the week before this week that just passed, so that's 2 weeks. We started talking Ramadan the first day of Ramadan. It's 2 weeks. And you
What's
haven't,
the first day of Ramadan? What day is that?
the 14th or 15th of last
Didn't do
month.
this until June 14th.
Yes. So you haven't contacted anyone.
That's not true. That's a lie. I'm sorry that you feel that way, and I'm sorry that you don't believe me, but I have contacted. I contacted that lady twice, and I showed you the screenshots.
Yeah, but you haven't told her the truth.
Honey, I'm gonna. I don't want to. Okay. Have I sat down and had a full-blown interview process, a whole full-blown like meeting with her? No, I haven't. That doesn't mean that I can't do it.
But then
The
you're
past-
getting phone calls from Mr. Angelo.
Right. Who I'm sure has spoken to her. You think they don't talk?
So who were you going to see for the appointment at 10:30?
I already told you it was him.
Who? Mr. Angelo? I thought you told me in the car that it was to Amir. You were supposed to meet Amir today.
I'm not meeting Amir today. Now that's a Jeremy, you misunderstood me. Me and Amir are having a phone conversation. What is wrong? Jeremy?
What's wrong is I'm gonna go to prison on a lie. And
Jeremy.
you're not fixing it.
Oh my God, I'm trying. You know what? I can't. Like everything is about you, and I'm trying to fix everything.
Because until they say I'm not going to prison and I'm not going to jail and they're not going to continue this, it is about me.
Okay, so can I be completely clear?
Sure.
You're not worried about Ashley Madison. You're not worried about Kim.
Of course I'm worried about it. That's a charge. But
Okay, let's stop. Okay, so you are slightly worried about Ashley Madison. You're slightly worried about Kim.
of course, they charged me for that.
You told me before, like when we first started talking, that you were fine, that Amir was like, it's whatever, they don't care.
Yeah, that was before Amir knew that they were talking
Right.
about guns.
But no
and
one's
pulling
filed
people over.
anything about.
You're missing the point. The state lady believes that there's something involving guns and pulling somebody over. So when they go to try to work out a deal for Ashley Madison and Kick, she's not going to go, Amir, this is just an idiot that registered Kick and Ashley Madison, even though it's attached to his email address. This isn't an idiot that registered this, and he's wrong, he's stupid, let's give him a couple years probation. No, she's going to go, Amir, this guy activated Ashley Madison and Kick, and then the girl that he met on there, he's riding around pulling people over with a gun on him, and then he's putting it in his trunk and pulling guns out. Because that's what your statement says.
Where's my statement?
I don't have it.
Why don't you? Okay.
That's what your
Can I see
statement
it?
says.
When you have a chance, can you show it to me? Can you send it to me or something? Because I haven't seen it.
Sure.
Okay.
So that's what I'm confused about. Because that's what it says.
I'll
Is
talk
that
to her today.
you
I'll
see
call
me
her today.
pulling a gun out.
Jeremy.
You see me pulling
Jeremy.
people over.
I'll call her.
Calling her today isn't going to fix it.
Okay, so I'm confused. Okay, so you want me to fix it? You want me to
I
tell
want-
her? Let me say, can I
Go
finish?
ahead.
You want me to tell her certain things. You want me to fix it in your favor, but I have to do it in a certain timeline. So you're saying it's too late for me to do anything?
No, it's never too late
Then
to do
let
the
me
right
call
thing.
the lady today.
No, what I'm saying is calling her and just saying, are you going to press charges
That's
against
not what I'm saying.
whatever you were saying
That's
to
not
her?
what I'm saying.
That's what you said last time. You were saying, I
That's-
asked her, are they going to file charges? And she's like, well, the state will decide what they're going to do, blah, blah, blah.
No, and
Remember?
then when I had the second conversation with her, which was the same fucking day around like 4:40, and I was actually surprised that she was still there and answered the damn phone. I told her, I said, what would happen if I decide that I don't want to be a witness? I don't want to back up what I said in my statement. I said, does that mean that because I'm not going to cooperate, that you won't file charges? She said, well, it's not up to you. And that's when I was telling you what I told you.
Right, because you've already written the statement. So it's not up to you whether you're a witness or not. That's what I've been trying to explain to you. And she even just told you that. And you just admitted that's what she said.
So how do I fix this?
You have to tell the truth.
I did tell the fucking truth. Did you not just hear what I said? That I don't want to be a witness?
No, you have to tell her what you wrote in the statement was false because they made you do it. That's the only way.
Okay.
They have a statement in the state of
Can I ask you a
Florida.
question?
Please let me finish.
Okay.
In the state of Florida, they have a statement with saying there's felony charges on that statement. There's 3 crimes you're talking about on that statement. You signed it. Guess what? In the state of Florida, they no longer truly need you as a witness.
They can just go by my statement?
Yes.
How would a jury even how would a jury...
You're right. And the jury will more than likely find me innocent of those charges because there's no proof. But, back to what I was saying before. When Amir's trying to work out a deal with her about the Ashley Madison and the kick, she's going to have all of this belief that all of this is going on. And she's not going to work a deal.
Okay, so let's calm down. Or you lose your voice. So, let's go back.
Because the Ashley Madison and the kick, they score out to 5 years in prison.
I thought they were a year...
No.
2 years apiece? 2
No.
and a half apiece?
No, it's 5 years in prison and $5,000 fine, up to.
So wait, I'm confused. No, I'm sorry.
They're 3rd-degree felonies.
Okay, listen to me.
Uh-huh.
There are 2 charges.
Right.
Is each one 2.5 or each one is
No,
5?
each one's 5.
So you can do 10, but you're not going to do 10.
I don't want to do 5.
Okay, let's go back.
I don't want to do a year for a lie.
But the Ashley Madison kick is not a lie. Now let's be honest here.
Nobody said the Ashley Madison.
Okay.
You're not fucking listening. I haven't been in trouble since 2005.
Okay, sure.
2005.
That's not true.
How is that? I haven't
Jeremy,
caught a
weren't
charge
you,
since
Were
2005.
you released in 2011? For like a probation thing?
Yeah, violating probation is not committing a new crime.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, I'll give you that.
I haven't committed a crime or haven't had an issue with law enforcement since 2005. So, my point is when he was going to go to her, or when he goes to her and tries to work out a deal on the Ashley Madison and the kid.
Can we stop there? Let's stop. So, what kind of deal was he going to give you where he goes from 10 years to like 6 months probation? What kind of deal was he trying to work?
Because you can be given just up to probation for those charges.
For 10 years? Worth? I don't know. That's why I'm confused. I'm just saying, like, so how was he going to break it down from, hey, like 10 years to nothing?
Because you can face up to 10 years.
Okay.
Will somebody give that to me? Probably not. And I understand that. I understand that they probably won't give me more than a year. The point of the story is, more than a year will make me lose my business. Anything in jail will make me lose my business.
Why are you mad at me for the Ashley Madison and the
You're missing the point. My lawyer is a very good lawyer, and he can negotiate properly and fairly with them. And anyone would see that I haven't been in trouble since 2005. And anyone would see that I didn't know, because immediately after I bonded out, which was crazy, that Detective Mastrangelo, then he would talk to me, so I don't know what's going on. But after I bonded out, Detective Mastrangelo called me and talked to me and told me
this month?
the day that I bonded out.
In 2005 or recently?
The day I bonded out on this.
Sorry, hon.
So he called, I called him and he talked to me about if I go and register all the other stuff, they would see that I didn't know what I was doing. Because I didn't know you have to register eBay. I didn't know that.
Okay, so he was trying to help you, so what's the problem?
Right. He was trying to help me at that point.
Right.
Right. So he was telling me that I need to go and register all the other stuff. So anyone would see that I didn't really understand that Ashley Madison and Kick, being the fact that they're attached to my email address, I thought I registered my email address. That's what I thought I had to do. It says you can't have social media. Sit down. It says you can't have social media.
Oh, thanks.
It says you can't have social media. I thought social media was Facebook and Twitter and Snapchat.
Okay. So
It's not.
Let's come up with a plan where we're not against each other. Because
The
that's what they
only
want.
plan that we can come up with is you calling the state and telling the truth. Or calling my lawyer and telling the truth and getting him to work something up. That is the only way. There's no other way. And the fact that he's still calling you, that makes them believe that they have something to go after. So this is where I'm confused. And that's why I'm confused. And that's why I'm not talking to you. Because,
Oh, so the truth comes out.
no, the truth is very clear. You didn't call me either.
No, I called you instead.
I don't know what you're after. If you're trying to help me, help me. And then I would love to be somebody that's talking to you.
Alright.
Dear, you're talking to me like you've never done anything wrong with us. You wrote the statement. End of story. There's no way around that.
So what happened to this whole like, because you technically reached out to me. You did
Because
reach out to me first. So,
at first,
okay.
we thought it was just the Ashley Madison and the Kick. I had no clue about these guns or the pulling
You
people
read
over.
the fucking statement.
That is true, I did.
Okay,
That's a
and
good
then
point.
you still reached out to me, so I'm confused.
That's a good point.
So why did you reach out to me? What?
I'm trying to figure out why I didn't realize that. That I already knew that. I read that in jail. And I know it word for word.
So why did you reach out to me?
I thought we were going to be able to fix things.
Yeah.
You can't fix things if I'm in jail.
Well, here's the thing. If you want my opinion, I feel as though you have this way of kind of, there are tiny little problems and you kind of make this. Let me finish. I know.
Third-degree felonies times 2 is a tiny little problem.
But that's not my fault. Those two.
Dear, you know what?
Why would Mastrangelo tell me that they've been watching me for a year and a half? Why would he tell me that they've been getting
They
texts?
said you called them.
Why would he tell me that for a year and a half?
They've always been watching me.
No.
They've
been getting,
always been watching
and
me.
they've been getting tips about your guns for a year and a half.
Listen to me. I know for a fact you called them.
Oh my God. No.
No? You didn't call the sheriff's office because that's what the statement says. You called the sheriff's office, sex offender squad, and you said to them that there's a man that you know is a sex offender running around in police cars with guns. That is exactly what they told
Show
me.
me the statement.
I don't have it.
Well, when you go home,
That's exactly what they told me.
I don't give a fuck what they told you. Do you know what they? Well, they told me that you like trannies. Do you like trannies?
No, that's not.
Oh, okay. The pictures that they showed me, are those your pictures?
No, that was when these guys were. I left my phone and these guys put that shit all over my
All
phone.
right. Okay. So did you ever meet like a black dude from the military, like who was in the military, and you fucked him?
No.
Okay. So those are things they did. The things they told me. I'm not going by what they said.
Right, but here's the thing. They even said they had no clue that I was on Ashley Madison and Kick until you called them.
That's not true. And they told me something completely different, which was they've been watching me for a year and a half. And they knew
About the guns.
No, they knew your social media. They knew about your Flickr. I didn't know about your fucking Flickr.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah. Because if I'd seen your Flickr and I'd seen that shit, I would never talk to you again.
I immediately deleted it. It was when
It doesn't matter.
somebody hacked our Flickr and the Facebook and all that bullshit, and I had the IT guy turn it all off.
I mean, they are trying to get you not to trust me, and it's working. Because what you're doing is pushing me.
Not trust you. He just called you.
Okay, what it's doing is pushing me away. I don't want to be pushed away from you. I don't.
He just called you.
I can't help who calls me. He has my number. What am I supposed to do? Change my number? I can change my number. Fine. You want me to block him? I'll block him. Do you want me to do that?
No, I didn't say any of that.
So what do you want me to do?
I don't know. I want the truth.
I know, and I want to be with you, and I want to help you, and I want things to go back to the way that they were. And
If you don't tell the state the truth, she's going to think that there's more that's going on.
I don't understand, like, did you, I mean, I know you liked me. Even after everything that happened.
I do, and I did.
And you don't anymore.
I never said that.
You did, it's past.
I did, and I do. I have to know what's happening in my life.
And I have to go as far as well. Like, you went missing for me. I could have been dead on the streets at that time.
Here, you call me demanding money for a
You're a
room.
liar.
Listen, whether
You can sit here. You're a liar. I never demanded anything. from you.
Okay.
I said, honey, I need help. I was in tears. Now, how am I going to demand things while I'm in tears? You're lying. You're making it seem as though I'm the tranny that was taking money from you before. And that's not the case at all. I've loved you.
I didn't mind paying for the room.
You should have seen that way.
I don't have money.
I understand that. And I never asked, did I ever ask you for anything ever again? After that?
You didn't call me, so I assumed you told me.
Oh my god, I called you when I got here because I was going to say to Jeremy, I love it. I want you to come and see it.
You called. I never got that phone call.
Oh my, well, I can pull up.
What's up? I do. It's just BMW in Orlando. Yeah. All right.
Anyway, I called you. I could really go back and help you.
I never received a phone call from after you checked into the room.
I called you May 23rd at 9:47 a.m. We talked for 6 minutes and 54 seconds. I called you again May 23rd, the same day, at 3:21 p.m. No answer. Again, May 23rd, 3:22 p.m. No answer. You were complete. Yeah, I can show you. Do you want to see it? Okay. May 23rd. Check at 3:21 and 3:22 p.m. So, that's a lie that I never was on to you.
I'm confused about what this is solving.
It is what's happening. I just need you to not push me away. You're pushing me away.
May 23rd. God damn it. What's up, man? It's Eurocycles of Orlando, not the BMW car dealership. Eurocycles of Orlando on John Young and Sandlin. All right? All right.
Yeah, well, let me first.
So from the 23rd, you don't call me at all.
Where's the 23rd? How do I know it's the 23rd?
Right there. May 23rd.
We'll go out.
No, it's this way.
It is?
Yes.
But I called you in the morning, so that doesn't make any sense. We talked for 6 minutes. It has to be the other way. That's the
There's
24th.
May 24th.
Then go to the 23rd.
This is the 23rd.
This is the 23rd.
Okay. Then I'm going down.
Okay.
You don't call me anywhere in here except for right here at 9:47. And I answered
What
your
is
phone
that?
call.
Why do you have my name with
9:16 at
Why is my
9:47.
name- why is-
Hey, I answer your phone call here at 9:47. You never call me again, ever, until yesterday.
Well, why is my name FH?
Doesn't matter what I have you in my phone as for reasons of my own life at home.
I mean, I don't know what you're calling your phone, so that's your right. You chose.
So you never called me
I
again.
did.
Okay,
You
it's
want
not
me to
there. It's not in my phone.
Okay, well, you want to see my phone?
Listen, what does that matter? I showed you that you never called me. And I never
And I
received
can
it.
show you that I did.
But I never received it.
Yeah, I'm sorry you didn't receive it. but
So
I'm gonna
if
call
I
you
didn't receive it, there's no way that I can be held like you. You know, if you didn't mean it, or I didn't receive it. No. Maybe the only way to fix it is tell the truth. There's no other way.
Not really.
No? I wish there was another way. But the only way to fix it is to... Again, I can't tell you what to do because I can't be held for tampering with a witness. But you going to Amir, I know Amir will keep you safe. I'm telling you, he's not that kind of person. Because at the end of the day, keeping you safe, as long as you're not admitting to crimes, which you're not going to. If you're admitting to crimes, then you're right. He's not going to protect you. But if you're not admitting to any kind of crimes, he'll keep you safe because he has to keep me safe.
So when he told you that I didn't talk to him, what did you say? What did you think?
I was on escort. He told me real fast that, and I was like, well, I thought her, and I told him, I said, I think her phone's dead. She said that she was going to lose her phone because she didn't have any money. That was the last I said. And I haven't talked to him since, or you. So I assumed your phone was off.
What?
It's
What?
just raining. I had so much work to do.
Oh.
So, I don't know.
I mean, you were saying that you were going to throw me under the bus to save yourself or something.
I never said I was going to throw you under the bus.
Yeah,
I never said that. Never.
Jeremy, you did. You
I-
said it. You may not remember it.
Dear, I would never say that.
You said, in order to protect myself, I may have to turn on you. That's what you were saying to me.
I've never said that. Why would I have to turn on you? I don't have to turn on you at all. If you're telling the truth, there's nothing for me to do.
You didn't mention the cameras.
I have cameras.
Yeah, but the way you mentioned it.
I remember telling you I have cameras.
Right.
I remember telling you that you told the truth on my cameras. But what does that mean?
I'm getting out of work.
Well, here's the thing. If you're getting out of Florida, how are you supposed to fix things? If you're getting out of Florida, how are we supposed to see each other? If you're getting out
You
of
don't even
Florida,
care about seeing it.
you're missing my point. If you're getting out of Florida, then how are you going to do the things you're saying you want?
I can't make phone calls outside of the state?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just don't know why we haven't fixed it.
It's been like 12 days.
It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 12 days. Yeah, you and I met up and we talked and
Right,
everything.
for 2 weeks.
But it wasn't
Before that, it's been even longer. Your friend texted me saying that,
I don't know.
I even kept the text. Your friend texted me saying,
Right, because I was worried about you.
your friend texted me saying that, I don't even fucking remember, something about,
Yeah, it's actually your phone.
your friend texted me, said, my attorney, I need to change my attorney. But that you were forced to cooperate with the police and the FBI. And she's scared because she doesn't want to help them.
Right. So how is that different from what I'm saying? Please tell me. Tell me how that's different from what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Okay.
But if that's the case, then why aren't we fixing it?
Jeremy, you have to look at your, okay, look at what I'm going through with my whole situation, okay, which is like fucked up and crazy.
Right.
And then you're gone, you're MIA, you're with your wife now, making a baby, doing your own thing, not giving a fuck about me at all. So at what point am I supposed to be fixing this? We've only really been talking about fixing it for like a week. Really. You said 2 weeks, but it's really only been like a week that we talked about.
See, that's where I'm confused.
I
You
don't
say
know why.
you want something, but then you're not willing to fix it.
Jeremy, I haven't heard from you. I don't know what's going on.
Have you done anything to fix it?
Not in that time frame, absolutely not.
So how am I supposed to
And
continue?
anyway, I wasn't supposed to meet or talk to Amir until Tuesday anyway, so.
Tuesday's passed.
I know it is. I know it was yesterday.
And you didn't take his phone call.
No, I was busy.
Did you call him?
Oh no, by the time I was able to, it was like 5 o'clock.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, hun, I mean, I'm sorry, I can't drop
You
it.
chose the time. You chose the date.
Actually, I didn't really choose the time. You chose it for me, and we were in the car.
I don't know what else to
I
say.
feel sick.
You want me to see you and talk with you, but you want
So what
me to
is- so-
see you
so-
and talk
so
with
you
you
don't
as
trust-
you're gonna burn me and send me
I'm
to
not
jail?
burning you at all.
You just got a call from the
Did I
detective.
fucking answer it? How can I? What's his name? Kenny just called you. Can you stop Kenny from calling you unless you block him?
Block him.
I asked you that 5 minutes ago. Did you want me to block him? You said no. So I will. Okay, I'll block him.
I can't tell you what to do at the sheriff's office.
Okay, I'll block him.
I just listen. Detective Mastrangelo is not going to be calling you and wasting his time if he doesn't believe that there's something there.
Yeah.
I do know him. I've known him for 3 years. This right here is very disturbing to me because
Just start.
ultimately, he's a very good detective and he's a good cop, and I respected him very much. But now that this is going on,
Listen. What?
Uh-huh. nothing. I was just looking at the cars go by.
I just need you to be more gentle with me. I mean, I'm not a dude. I'm not a bro. You know. So.
I hear you, and I understand that. You say you have empathy, but you're standing in my office and you're telling me the office that I built with one motorcycle 6 years ago.
So if I didn't have empathy, let's stop right there. If I didn't have empathy, I would have said, fuck you. When you reach out to me, I'm kidding, I would have said, fuck you. Don't even talk to me. I don't give a shit about you or anything you're going through. I'm here, okay, in the fucking rain to see you.
But that's what I'm confused about. This is where
I
I'm
don't know why
confused.
there's confusion.
This is where I'm confused. You want to see me. What do you want to just date me and have sex with me until I go to jail? Is that what you
You're
want?
not going to jail. Not because of me. You're not going to jail because of me.
See, that's where we keep running into the same conversation. You are 100% correct.
Okay,
I got
that's good.
charges
Okay.
not because of you.
Okay, that's good.
However, there's going to be no way to negotiate those charges because they think because of you that I'm doing something illegal. And not only illegal, but like fucking like seriously illegal. Pulling people over with a gun having a gun. That's
You never
like,
pulled anyone over.
no.
Okay.
I've never pulled anyone over. And I even told Detective Mastrangelo to put me on a lie detector test. I'll take it in a heartbeat.
Oh, I already told you that.
We don't pull people over.
Honey, okay.
During our escorts, we tell people to stop, or we tell people to move over, or we tell people to get out of our funeral, or we tell people to get out of our details that we're escorting, but we don't pull people
Can
over.
I ask you a question?
Sure.
And be honest with me?
Sure.
When you were arrested, I think, what, 4 times for impersonating an officer, why were you arrested?
Because I showed my Oviedo Police Explorer ID. Because they were threatening to call the cops because they said I stole gasoline. Because my credit card, my mom got me a credit card for my 18th birthday and never activated it. And I went to a gas station on Mercy Drive in the hood because I was out of gas. And I went there and I went and got gas, and she said she was going to call the cops because I didn't pay for my gas. Because back then you could pump before you paid. And I said, ma'am, I'm not stealing your gas. Look, here's my badge and ID from my Explorers. I'm not trying to steal. I'm trying to go to the police station.
Okay, well, yeah. Then, yeah.
So guess what? She called the police 2 days later and said that I said I was a police officer. But I didn't. I showed her my ID, said Explorers. But guess what? Guess what the state said? She doesn't know the difference between police officer and Explorer, so you impersonated a police officer. So yes, they arrested me for it. But guess those other times that they arrested me were for violation of probation, not for new charges.
Okay, alright. Absolutely. I need to ask you a question. Are you
Sure.
going to, like, try to hurt me or something?
No, I'm not going to try to hurt you. Why would I try to hurt you?
Jeremy, are you going to get someone else to try to hurt me?
What?
I don't know, Jeremy.
What do you mean, like physically hurt you?
Yeah, is there another
What
way?
kind of scumbag do you think I am?
I don't know.
See, that's the problem. I'm not that person. And you're making them believe with your statement that I'm that person.
Will you calm down?
No. Don't you understand? I'm not that person.
Okay.
I've never hurt anybody.
Alright, Jeremy. Your temper is like, it scares me sometimes. And I just need you to, like,
Wait a minute. My temper for my freedom and my business scares
right,
you?
But you shouldn't, like, get aggressive with me.
Who's aggressive? I'm raising my voice, that's aggressive? Aggressive's me standing up and me grabbing you.
That's assault, but okay.
Okay? Whether that's aggressive or not, that's the aggressive.
Right.
Me raising my voice to defend myself because you wrote a fake statement, you lied on a statement, and you won't fix it.
If you say one more time.
You
that I'm
what?
Not, okay.
You
All right.
what, dear?
Okay. Alright. If you say one more time that I'm not going to fix it,
Fix it then. Call her right now while you're sitting here with me.
and say what?
Whatever your heart feels, because I can't tell you what to say. I can't tell you what to say. All I can tell you to do is what you told me about what was lies on the statement is what you should be calling to fix.
So, again, I have to ask, because I'm so confused. Why were you not this angry with me back when the state police had?
Because I thought it was just the Ashley Madison
No,
and
you
the kick.
didn't. That's not true, because you already said you wrote the whole statement.
Yeah,
was
and
lying
I
about it.
realize now that I wasn't thinking as clearly as I am now. And that's the truth. I honestly didn't realize that was something that they were actually, when they searched my house and they saw I had no guns.
They left, so we're done.
Right, I assumed that wasn't even something that was real. That's why I wasn't stressed about it. Because I know I'm not doing those things.
Are you going? I just don't know what to do, Jeremy.
What to do, I can't tell you what to do because that's tampering with a witness. All I can tell you is what you feel and what I've said, me telling you, I know for a fact that if you don't tell them the truth, that they're not going to listen and I'm going to burn. There's going to be no
What is
deal.
that?
Razors.
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna talk. I'll talk. I'll figure it out. I've been going doing my own shit. Can you have some empathy for that?
I do.
Okay.
I do understand
So I
that.
was wondering-
That's why I helped you get a room for the 2 days that I could afford, which maxed out my credit card.
Oh, we're not even gonna go there with the credit card. I just can't.
So,
I went from being like this person that you claim that you loved, and you wanted to be with, and blah blah blah, and you miss me so much, to like you treat me like I'm shit. You look at me like I'm shit.
I don't look at you like you're shit. I look at you like right now, I don't know what you're trying to do because
Tell me what you think.
I'm going to go to jail
tell
if we
me what
don't
you
fix
think
it.
Tell me what you think I want from you. Tell me.
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't have any idea about what I want from you. You think I have nothing else to do today but be in front of you?
Do you want to love me? Is that what you want?
I'm asking you, what do you think that I'm doing here?
You want to know the truth?
Of course.
Which will just piss you off and then you'll just leave and do whatever.
Okay.
I think you're here to find out for sure if I care about you before you go and do the same thing you did last time. Because you came here the day before and told me that you cared about me and I was super busy with work. And then amazingly, the same day, you wrote a statement saying that I was having guns and pulling people over.
No, yesterday, not yesterday, the time before we were fine. We talked and we laughed and you were
But
kissing me.
then you left here and then you wrote the statement.
That doesn't make sense because we were kissing and laughing.
Because immediately after that I texted you, your screen went black and then they were asking questions. They were asking questions and asking me to send you pictures because they took over your account.
My screen went black because of the thing that you said to me at dinner. I understand.
So like now I feel like you're here trying to find out how I feel before you go and talk to Detective Mistrangelo and give him more information that's not true. So I'm confused. That's, but you did it before. See, you keep saying I wouldn't do that, but history, which is only 3 weeks old, shows that you will. That's my problem.
You think that? Okay, all right. Okay.
I do like it.
No, you don't.
Oh my God! Why do we have to keep having the same conversation?
You don't. You don't even like. You don't like. You're telling me what I want to hear. That's fine.
Why do you think I paid for your room with money that I don't have? Because I did feel bad, and I am worried about you, and I'm worried about you and your son on the street. I don't want to be an asshole. I'm not that person. I'm not a hurtful person, and I definitely don't want to hurt you, and I definitely don't want to see you and your son on the side of the road. I don't have money. That's the true statement. I didn't have money. Huh? I have $60. That's money to you? I run a business where my rent for here alone is $1,200 a month. I run a business where my
You said
insurance.
you're not paying rent anymore for anything. You said you're not
Right,
paying the rent.
I'm not. My insurance on my motorcycles is $800 a month. Do you think $60 is money?
I mean, it's not. I mean, what? It's
This will last me a day to eat.
not. You don't even eat.
Excuse me. Metro State. Hey, Christy, how are you? Good. Sure. What do you got? Be there by 12:30, by 12:30 or 1. Okay. All right. For Saturday. All right. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. All right. See you then. Bye. So. It's not that I don't care about you. I really do. That's why I paid for the room. I wanted you and your son to be safe.
Sorry,
But,
I'm like hurting.
but
I feel like I'm going to do everything I can to fix it. And I just need you to, I know it's going to be hard. I just need you to trust that.
then you need to be calling Amir and asking him for legal advice.
Okay. Alright, I can do that. I can do that.
Talk to him and explain to him what's going on.
Okay. I can do that. I mean, when you told me that he and your wife were both like, what does she want? And can you blame me for being like, okay, well...
What do you mean, my wife and me were saying?
They were both like, well, why the fuck is she doing this now? Remember? You told me that. They were both saying that they didn't like me and they didn't trust me. Remember you said that. So why would I run into their arms?
Here's the thing. I don't remember saying that, but listen, I don't remember saying that, but that doesn't mean I didn't. I'm not going to argue that. I have a very,
Oh, so when I don't remember things, I'm fucking lying. Okay.
I don't know.
You said that.
Okay. I don't know. If you say so.
I mean, I didn't make that up. There's a reason why I'm,
But see,
hesitant.
you keep saying you wouldn't make things up. That's where I come back to. We come back to the false statement.
What is this?
It's an alarm.
Oh, okay. Those are thermostats.
We come back to the false statement. Why did you write that?
Honey, we already discussed this like ad nauseum. Like I just like we.
But I'm just really trying to figure it out because I can't. Because that's the thing. You haven't been 100% honest with me.
I have.
Really? So
Can
an
we-
FBI agent out of the clear blue comes to you.
Oh, okay. And then.
Hold on. An FBI agent out of the clear blue comes to you, and a detective out of the clear blue comes to you.
No, the detective was not the person we were working together. But go ahead.
You're right. They've probably been watching me for years. They've always been watching me. That's why I do my business clean, and I don't do illegal shit because I know they're watching me. Let me finish.
I feel like you're mad at me for things that they do. Like, why are you mad at me because of what they've done to you?
So you're telling me that they just came to you and you never called them.
I never called them. And I also, by the way, I contacted the sheriff's office and I asked them, can I see a log of all the times that I fucking called you? So I can prove that I never did call you. I gave them my phone number. They said, man, we don't keep logs.
Okay. They do. I don't know why they would lie to you like
Well, I'm going to have to call them back.
that. They keep the logs
Well,
forever.
I'm going to have to call them back. She said, we don't keep logs unless something happens. Meaning, like, there's some type of, they have to go out and talk to someone or a detective or someone talks to you.
But they said you called the
But-
sheriff's office and asked for the SOS
but-
division.
If I called them, which I never did, there would be a log of me calling them.
Right.
And who I spoke to, who I was transferred to.
We're
I don't know what
we're
SOS
leaving
is, but if
the
I
sex
did...
offender squad.
Okay, if I
We're
spoke to
leaving
sex
the
offenders...
we're leaving the point.
No!
They never.
We're not leaving the point. Because you're saying that there's a
So
log
the statement that they showed me,
that I haven't seen.
right? The statement that they showed me
Well, I need to see it. Because it's a fucking lie.
says that on the date that so and so and so and so you called the sheriff's office because you knew of a Jeremy Dewitte who you found, and it even says how you found me online in the statement. It explains how you
Yeah, I told them
didn't
that.
believe that my name was Jay, so you took my name. and
Because they
searched
asked
it.
me, how did we meet?
But the funny thing is you didn't tell them that we continued to date for almost how long? Like 4 weeks, 3
I
weeks?
did tell them that.
No, they didn't. No,
Yes,
you
they
didn't.
did.
It
Yes,
said
they
it said that once you told them, once you figured out who I was, you immediately called the sheriff's office.
That's a lie.
Because I'm like, and I told Miss Strangelo, I was like, yeah, she found out who I was, and I told her who I was. I don't have to tell people who I am when I first meet them.
Right.
Once she found out who I was,
Right.
I told her who I was. And she
Yeah.
said, no problem, we kept seeing each other.
Right. That's accurate. That is absolutely true.
And then I said, then she came to my office, and I told her I had to work, and I was really cold with her because I was busy.
You weren't cold.
And the next day,
You
you
weren't
guys
cold.
are showing up at my house.
You weren't cold. This is cold. You were not cold with me. The way you're acting and how you've been acting for the past week, that's cold. You weren't cold. We were hugging. We were laughing. We were fine.
So
Everything
then
was
why
fine.
did you call the sheriff's office?
I didn't fucking call them.
They say you did.
They say a lot of things about you too, are they true?
No, not at all.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't believe what they said. If I believe what they said about you being bisexual or gay, I wouldn't have had unprotected sex with you.
This shit is I swear to you, that's not true. I left my phone here, and the guys, as a joke, they fucking downloaded that
It
shit.
doesn't matter, Jeremy. Like, I don't care.
It's funny how shit goes south, and because stuff is put there, that they would tell you that I'm gay. That just.
I don't care.
And here's the thing.
Clearly, I don't believe it. I had unprotected sex with you.
If I was gay, then why am I chasing you down?
You weren't chasing
To date you. Why was I trying to get you to date me if I'm gay?
me. I didn't feel like
That shit doesn't make any sense. But anyways.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I was just
Anyhow.
saying that to say that they say things about you, and I saw shit. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but there's a difference between shit like there's unicorns that exist. Jeremy is gay, he goes and sees guys, and Bigfoot exists. Those are fucking so outlandish.
Right.
But hey, this girl called us and then wrote a statement saying that you pulled guns out and you're pulling people over.
I didn't call them. There's no proof of any of that. I didn't even call. If I called them, why would I then call them and say, hey, can I see the logs of when I called? Why? That's so fucking stupid. They're gonna tell you whatever they want you to make it seem as though I'm ganging
Why
up on
haven't you called her then and told her the truth?
I did, and we're supposed to meet. We are supposed to meet. So I am. Everything's gonna work out. I'm going to the state attorney's
But
office.
you keep telling me you say this, you say that, and you're saying you're supposed to meet her, but you were supposed to talk to Amir, and you
I don't
missed
trust
that call.
Amir. And I'm being honest. You want honesty? I don't trust him.
So you trust the state who has the power to do something to you?
I trust them more than Amir because Amir is not going to protect me. I'm not going to tell them like.
I just don't understand, and I know I keep saying the same thing. One, I really don't know why you're talking to Mr. Angelo still if you're supposedly.
I'm not talking to him. He called me. And
Why?
I'm not cooperating. So that alone should. I mean, I'm not cooperating. How is that not a sign?
That you regret telling a lie on a statement.
I didn't. First of all, don't fucking twist this around. I don't regret anything. Because
So
they put me in a position where I didn't have a choice.
But to tell a lie?
No, I wrote down what they were telling me to say.
So wait, I just
Which is, I haven't changed that story.
okay.
That's the same.
So you're telling me, Mr. Angelo, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. I know he records his conversations. So you're telling me Mr. Angelo told you, put down on the statement, he pulled cars over. Put
Right,
down on
so
the
I
statement,
would
he
say-
saw guns.
So I would
You
say,
saw
I
guns.
would be writing, and mostly I was writing about how we met because I was honest about that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not ashamed.
Nobody said
We
the
met.
lie about how we met.
Okay, so let me finish. So if you look at your statement again tonight, or look at my statement again tonight, you will see that most of it is about how we met and how I found out about like who you were. Okay?
Yeah, but then it
Because
immediately goes into a lie that you
Exactly,
broke
so let
up
me
with
finish.
me after. It immediately goes into a
finish.
lie about how we broke up. I'll let you finish.
Wait a
Go
minute,
ahead. Go
you're
ahead.
a liar because it does not say we broke up. It doesn't say we broke up at all. Anyway, so the next part is where I was like, well, I don't know how to start this. I don't know what to say.
Okay.
And then he said, well, just put down. And that's what I put down.
So he said, just put down, you saw him pulling people over. And then you wrote that?
I mean, I believe it was similar to that, right? I don't know if it was that exact line.
And
but
then
yeah.
he said, you saw his guns, and you put that down. No, you put down, if I remember correctly, you put down, we were at the hotel, and I
Oh.
pulled the gun out at the hotel, and then I waved it around or something like that.
Sorry.
That's what he told you to write?
I need to see the statement again. So I can't say for sure, but whatever is in there about like the guns and stuff, yeah, I need to see the statement. So can you just like text it to me or something?
If I can find it, I honestly don't really remember where I put it. That's the problem, because I kind of hid it, and I can't remember where I put it.
Oh God.
So,
Yeah,
But-
if you can find it, just please let me see it. Or if Amir has it, which I'm sure he does.
I don't think Amir has the statement.
Yes, he does.
He,
Of course he does.
if they haven't filed charges, then he doesn't have any of the discovery. At least I think that's how that works. I think they have to file charges for him to get the discovery. Because the discovery is what they used to come up with the basis for the charge.
You take me to get some food.
Sure. I'm gonna take you to Wendy's, that's it. Because that's
Ew.
all. Listen,
I'm kidding. Jeremy,
What?
what is wrong?
I'll take you. Where? What do you want?
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
That's so cute.
I'm sorry that this is happening. I didn't want this to happen with
Okay.
us.
I know. Me neither. Fuck the guns and shit. Fuck all. Listen to me.
But no, you're not. Listen.
Okay.
No, my knee hurts. When it rains, my knee hurts very bad.
You see it?
It's just,
I never seen it.
it's from my accident. It's just,
Oh. Is it cut up?
you know, I mean, there's where they put the rod and stuff. So,
Sorry.
it's not that I don't want to take you to lunch and all that. It's, you're,
Okay, let's flip it around. The fact that the fact that I'm a witness and I'm still talking to you and around you, isn't that even better for your defense? Think about that.
that I don't know. Because here's the thing, I'm telling you, unless you tell her that you wrote those
Right,
false
I'm not
statements.
saying, okay, but this is the thing with you. You make it seem as though it's like all or nothing.
No, it's not all or nothing. I know it's not all or nothing. I'm not telling you to say it's all or nothing. I'm not telling you what to say. What I'm saying is you told me that the lies are about the guns and the pulling people over. They think they have something. They think they have this trail that they're after. They're not going to let it go.
It's over. There's nothing there. Okay, let me finish. The guns, they can't find anything because what? They don't exist according to you. Okay?
They don't exist. Have you ever seen any guns?
I mean, I thought they were guns, but I guess I'm not.
Have you seen guns? Yes or
I
no?
don't know.
Yes or no? Did you see guns?
Well, you said it's not a gun.
Okay, and I showed it to you that it's not a gun. In fact,
Okay.
here's the
What?
here's the
They're
mace
airsoft.
balls. These
Okay.
they're not airsoft. They're mace. It's mace. This is mace. I showed this to you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Remember, I ejected the thing and I showed you the round the other day.
I don't remember. Maybe I didn't know. I'm sorry.
They're not. So you said there's guns, but then you said I'm pulling people over.
No. This is what happened. I didn't say that.
That's what it says.
I didn't say that.
It says that you know that I was out there pulling people over.
I've never seen you pulling it over. And I'll say that.
If you've never seen me pull anyone over, why did you say that then?
No, I never said that I saw you pull anyone over.
That's what it
I
says.
need to see the statement. I didn't say that. I didn't say
Then
that.
what did you say? Try to remember what you said.
I didn't say that I saw you pull anyone over. I didn't say that. So I don't believe that's in the
Okay, then if you didn't say I didn't see him, then
I don't believe it's
maybe
in the
you
statement.
said I know he pulls people over, or I think he pulls people over. Why would you say that?
No, I didn't say that. I need to see the statement. I'm sorry, I do. I do, I'm sorry. Can you please get it for me?
I don't know where it is.
Can you ask him here, please?
I'll ask Amir, but you know, I don't know.
I mean, Jeremy, what do you think is going to happen?
I know what's gonna happen if you don't fix it.
Well, why is this all being put on me?
Because do you want me to explain it again? Here's the thing. If it was a simple failure to register, I've looked up case after case after case online where it's a simple failure to register information. Guys get fines, they get
But
probation.
honey, can I say something? First of all, they haven't even filed anything on that. And now you're saying that they're going to file something for guns and pulling people over?
listening. You're not listening, and you're not putting it together. You're hearing what you want because you're trying to back out of what is happening. I have looked up case after case where people that have failure to register information, they get probation or fines. They don't get jail or prison.
Exactly.
I own a business.
Right.
Okay? But
And
here's
once-
the thing.
and once you
The
are
state,
given-
the
once
lady,
you are given
the state,
probation, and once
listen
you
to
are
me.
given a fine, you're going to be done with me anyway.
No, I'm not. The state, if you've corrected things, no, I'm not. The state, the lady that you've talked to about the guns and the pulling people over,
I thought you said you were going to call her.
oh, can I finish?
I don't think you should. But that's what you said.
She's the same lady that's working the failure to register. Do you understand that?
Does she? So when
It's
she,
not a different attorney, state attorney, handling the failure to register, and she's handling the guns.
I know how this works.
Okay, so she's working the same case. So if you understand how it works, if she's working the same case, she went from Monday morning, she woke up, she found out Jeremy Dewitte failure to register. And she's probably like, dumb fuck, cheating on his wife, what an idiot. You know, he hasn't been in trouble since '05. You know, I'm sure they put in there that I own my own business and I give people jobs. I have 25 employees. I don't know if they do that. I don't know. But here's Monday morning. She's like, "Yep, he's a dumb fuck. He's cheating on his wife. Failure to register this." You know, when his lawyer calls, let's see what we can work out. It's something stupid. It's not that big of a deal because he wasn't like on 123 Sesame Street website trying to say he was somebody else. No, he was on an adult weighted website, which, by the way, is attached to his email address that he does register. And he has registered everything legally for the last 6 years. So, he screwed up. He's a dumb fuck. I'm sure we can work something out. And then on Tuesday morning, she comes to work, and then guess what? Mr. Angelo is in her office and says, guess what, state attorney? The same guy that we arrested on Monday for this, we actually believe he's pulling people over and has guns. That's why we use the bullshit warrant. Because here's the thing. I couldn't figure out why.
What is this?
It's a whistle.
Oh, okay. But
I couldn't figure out why they searched my house. I couldn't figure it out. Why they came to my house to arrest me 8 deep and search my house. Because here's the thing. Later on they tell me it was just for the kick in Ashley Madison. And I'm like, well, there must be something more if they're searching my house.
okay. All right. I'm in the point right now.
I hear you. Do you know they don't feed inmates in prison? They barely feed them any food to survive.
Are you fucking kidding me? You get 3 a day, don't you? Kind of like that nasty juice or something. I thought you guys get breakfast, lunch, or at least breakfast and dinner.
Do I look like somebody that can eat one sandwich and survive every day?
I don't know what the meals are. Honey, I don't know. Tell me. Okay, so tell me what they feed you. I don't know. I've never been. I don't know.
My point is I've lived my life for 6 years clean with no problems. And I've done exactly what I've been asked to
Honey,
do.
I'm doing everything I can to make sure that this is fixed. I'm trying.
But she's the only person besides my lawyer that you can fix this with. Because like I said, on Tuesday morning, Mr. Angelo was in her office saying he's done all this, we got a statement saying it.
I don't believe that.
So-
Can I finish?
So
I
when
don't believe Mr. Angelo was against you because he was trying to fucking help you.
you told me he didn't like me, and he was giving you fake information.
Yeah, but then I found that he called you and he tried to help you and tell you to register.
He told me to register everything.
That's great. That's helping you. He's helping you.
Now he's not. And the more that he's not, the more I believe that he's...
talk to you, honey.
Listen. She's not going to be willing to work a deal if she believes that I'm out here doing stuff illegal. Do you understand?
I do.
Because you keep saying the same thing. Oh, it's the Ashley Madison thing. I'm not responsible for that. Well, I agree with you on that. I registered that without knowing that I need to register. I still don't know if you called the sheriff's office first or not. Let me finish. I know they've been watching. I know they've always been watching me. I didn't know that they were watching me online. if they were watching me online, they should have just told me. I would have came and registered. Because here's the
Why
thing.
would they tell
Wait.
you? They don't want
Why? Here. This is why. Because when I got my passport, you have to register that also. And guess what? I didn't know that. And I had it and went to Egypt and came back. I still didn't register it. And I didn't know that. I didn't know. But guess what? This same motherfucking guy that just came and arrested me because I didn't register my Ashley Madison account, which to me, not registering a passport and not registering an Ashley Madison account, I would say not registering a passport is a lot more serious. Yeah, I would think that's a huge serious felony. And what's funny is I used the same passport to go and come back, and I didn't register. I didn't know. And he called me and told me to come register. Right? Wait. The same guy, Detective Mastrangelo, called me and said, Jeremy, what are you doing? I'm like, what? He's like, do you have a passport? I'm like, I do. He's like, you need to get down here now and register that before they make me file charges on you. I was like, oh my God, I didn't know. I really didn't know. And he said, no problem, come on down and register. So wait, if he knew about Ashley Madison for 2 years, why didn't he call me and say, hey Jay, what are you doing? Why don't you come down and register that? Because you can be on Ashley Madison. It's not illegal for you to be on Ashley Madison. You need to come down and register it now. So that way we don't have to arrest you. So that is in my head where I'm trying to figure out why he did this with this serious felony, but this one, and sent me to jail for it.
I already answered that question.
But that's where I come back to, I believe that they didn't watch me for 2 years on AM. Somebody got a phone call saying that they met somebody on AM and they have guns and they're pulling people over.
No, that's not what happened. I explained this to you before, where they were telling me that they already knew about the accounts. They didn't care about the accounts. They were trying to get you for the guns. They were trying to stack charges. They wanted to charge you with more.
So then, if that was the case, then why did they get a warrant to come to my house to arrest me for Ashley Madison and Kim? If they wanted to continue to follow me. Why?
Why wouldn't they get a warrant? If they have the ability?
Because all they have is your statement.
You're not listening. The guy told me, the detective told me, that we've been getting tips. He said, how long have you known Jeremy? I said, I think at that point it was like a month or something. He said, we've been getting tips about Jeremy and these guns for over 1.5 years. He said, we want something. We keep trying to find something. He said, we already know about the Ashley Madison. We know about the kid. And then they told me about the fucking flicker. They said, we already know about, exactly, we already know about that. And he was just like, I want more. He was like, I want more. I want to be able to stack the charges. So they wanted you for the guns. That's why they came to your house with a fucking warrant. They wanted to stack the charges and they couldn't. That's what I keep trying to tell you. They have
they
nothing.
came to the warrant with a warrant to search my house because they wanted to see the guns.
Exactly. They didn't find anything.
Forget it, they don't exist.
Exactly.
But you wrote the statement saying that you saw the guns.
Or he told me to write it. Exactly.
He told you to write it?
I mean, how many times am I going to say the same fucking thing? I said, yeah.
So Mr. Angelo said, why did he word it to where he said you saw me pull a gun out at the hotel and then put it in the trunk? Because that's, if I remember correctly, what it
You
said.
never put anything in the trunk. I don't think you even had the trunk.
So then why did you say I pulled the gun out at the
Honey,
hotel?
we already talked about this.
Why would he tell you to write that though? I don't understand.
Because we already talked about the hotel.
You talked about the hotel to him.
Exactly. I said we went to Comfort Suites to fuck. Exactly.
Okay, and then he said he had a gun? I don't understand. Because he told me, you said we went to the hotel to have sex, and then he said...
Yeah, he asked me. He said that he has a gun. He said, what kind of car were you in? I said, we were in his black and white. He said, oh, you weren't like in a civilian car. I said, no. Well, I mean, is that a civilian car?
Well, it's my company car, but it's
okay.
If you want
so
to be
like,
technical,
it's not a civilian car.
A civilian car, but it's a company car.
So he asked me. He said, what was in the car? So I told him like the different, little hitters or whatever that was in there. He said, was there a gun? And that's where that started. See, because you were in your police car.
Okay, so he said, is there a gun? Was there a gun? And then you said...
I said no.
You said no? Then why did you write that I pulled the gun out of...
I need to see the statement. I can't answer these questions without seeing it. I need to see it word for word, line for line, so that I can see what the
But see, that's the problem with me, If you have to see the
Wait a
statement,
minute, that's bullshit. You're telling me right now, did you see how long it was?
it was a page long.
It was from top to fucking bottom, and it wasn't like 2 pages?
I can't remember.
Oh, you can't even remember. I believe it was 2 pages. You expect me, you can't even remember how many pages it was, but you expect me to remember everything I said in 2 pages.
Right, I expect you to remember what you wrote because
No.
they're lies. So if you're...
So if they're lies, how can I remember them?
That's a
If
good
it's
point.
from someone's, if it's
That's a good
from someone
point.
else's brain,
That's a
how
good
can I
point.
remember it?
You can't remember what you wrote because you lied. But do you see where that puts me? Because here, listen, I go back to, they're lies. We understand. But you signed it. So under Florida law, you're now saying it's real.
Honey, I can't think. I can't think. I can't. I can't think. Jeremy, I'm trying so hard to help you. But if you want me to go away,
You haven't tried.
honey, if you want, but you want me, you don't even want me around you. So it's like,
Because until I know
Right.
that something's in
Okay.
the process of
Right.
working,
okay,
I don't know what's going. I don't
Okay.
know whose side you're on. Do you not understand that?
do you understand how stupid, no offense, this sounds? Why am I here? We have a very, 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 very nice hotel that we're staying in. I
That's
could be
good.
hanging out in that very, very nice hotel right now.
Yeah.
Like eating breakfast there or whatever, I don't know what the hell time it is, lunch or whatever. I came here to you, okay, to see you, to talk to you.
Right.
I didn't have to fucking do that. What is the point?
I agree.
In the
with
fucking rain.
I agree. I agree. I agree with you.
It doesn't even fucking make sense.
It doesn't make sense why you signed the statement.
You've never been in this situation. I'm not you. I don't have the experience that you do with law enforcement. You have no idea what that was like. It was very intimidating. So don't, like, they're grown fucking men who sit there and confess to crimes that they didn't even fucking commit. So don't sit here and act like, oh, it's just out of the realm
Yeah,
of
but
like,
you're not a suspect. You're a witness. Cops that are talking to witnesses, cops that are forcing suspects to write statements when they do it, they're a little more aggressive. To a person that's a witness, that's not a suspect of any crime, they don't manhandle you or press on you or push on you. You're trying to make me
you gotta
believe.
you gotta be kidding. You've never heard of anyone, like a witness, being forced to, okay, for example, and I keep using this example and you keep saying it's a stupid one, a woman who's being beaten by her boyfriend or her husband, and she doesn't want to make a fucking statement, she wants to leave it the fuck alone and they force her to do it.
That's a domestic violence situation, and
It
they
is the same
see the
thing.
marks and they see the
It's
difference.
the same thing because at the time I was going up against a boyfriend.
So you admit you're going up against me.
You know what I mean when I say that. Meaning like they were trying to pit us against each other and they're succeeding. Even now they're succeeding. Like you want me to go away? Fine.
No, I don't want you to go away.
You do.
No, I don't want you to go away. What I want you to do is correct it.
Give me
So-
a fucking chance to do it. Fuck.
Dear, it's been 2 weeks. Amir
It's
called
not
you
been 2
yesterday.
weeks. It has
Amir
not.
called you yesterday. You
I
didn't
was
talk to him.
fucking busy. I was busy. I'm sorry.
Right. And I hear you. And I understand what you're saying. But sooner or later, we're going to be busy. You'll be busy while I'm in prison.
No. So it's all rests on me, and then and then on top of
It
that,
does
then
rest
on
on
top
you.
of that,
It
you
does
like
rest-
rubbed in my face that you and your wife are trying to have a kid. Yeah, you did. You told me that you guys are doing whatever the fuck.
The
it's called.
IVF, we always
Whatever.
have been. We
You
always
think
have been.
Now is a great time to do that, money and
Dear,
stability-wise.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. We haven't gone since this has happened.
You told me. Well, then you lied to me. You told me that you've been doing it recently.
Since I got arrested?
No.
No.
Well, that's what you told me. Maybe you just said that to make me mad.
No. I didn't say, I said we've been doing it recently, as in this year, but we haven't done it since I got arrested.
But it doesn't make any sense because she hasn't had her surgery. So how the fuck is it gonna work without her surgery?
That I don't know either. I don't know
Doesn't
that
make any
either.
sense to me.
But here's the thing. You know as well as I do when we first, and you know as well as I do when we first started talking that we were talking about a second wife. And that was never...
Like that was ever gonna happen.
I don't want all this stress. I don't want this to be part of us. You want a relationship. You want something. We can't have a relationship built on stress and lies. If we can get this fixed, we can try. See, that's the thing is me saying that to you makes it sound like I'm telling you to try to coerce you. You don't understand. Anything I say can be used to make me sound like I'm coercing you into going and changing your statement. And anything I say to you, you can turn around and say and go to them and say, I said that to you. Whether you're going to or not, I'm not saying you're going to. Understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying you're going to go do that. I'm trying to say that if I sit here and tell you, we'll have a relationship and work things out when
Those
you...
flowers?
The jasmine out there.
Oh, okay.
We'll work this out when you go fix that. That's me coercing you. I like you. I want this to work. I want us to be able to do what we can freely. But I can't tell you what to do, and I can't tell you how to fix it. But I can tell you right now, you right now, you said yourself, you're a witness for the state. I trust you enough to where I'm talking to you now. But tomorrow you could change your mind, or they could, if they're really coercing you like you're saying, if they're really making you write these statements, how do I know they're not going to come and make you write something else?
Well, I wouldn't go. I feel like I need to, and that's why I said I need to contact an attorney. And you told me no. So
I didn't say don't contact an attorney. Contact an attorney. But you can contact Amir.
He's not my fucking attorney. I need an attorney who, when I tell him something or her something, it's locked down. With Amir, it's not locked down.
It's not locked down if you're telling him something where you're doing something illegal. Like, if you were to tell him tomorrow that me and you have sex, he's not going to go and tell my wife or my judge or my lawyer or my prosecutor.
But he might tell other people that I'm fucking him. Because he can't protect me, so he might tell the prosecutor I'm fucking him. He might tell the detective I'm fucking him.
Yeah, but why would he do that?
Why did he ask why am I all of a sudden
Right, because nobody understands why all of a sudden you're willing to change your statement.
well, why all of a sudden did you reach out to me?
Because your friend texted me.
No, before that. Because I believe she texted you on like Friday. You sent me a kick message on like a Wednesday.
And to see how you were doing.
And why'd you do that?
Because I do worry about you.
Okay, so that's why I did it, because I worried about you.
Yeah, but if you worried about me so much, then why did you write the statement? That's what
Well, if
Amir
you-
is.
well, if you
That's
don't-
where
if you
Amir's
don't-
coming
if
from.
you don't trust-
That's where I'm coming
Can I
from.
finish? Well, if you don't trust me so much, then why did you reach out to me?
Because I know
There
you
are-
have a son,
there
and
are
I know you
emotions-
were in serious positions
There
to
are-
where...
There are emotions involved. Sometimes you make emotional decisions and like you don't...
Okay, so the next time we argue or we don't talk to each other, are you going to call the cops and make a basic
That's
statement?
not what I said.
You just said there's emotions, and emotions can go wrong.
That's
So
not what I said. You contacted me because you had an emotional connection to me.
correct, because I
And
care
then-
about you.
And then I contacted Amir to find out how you were doing because I have an emotional connection to you.
Right, but you called Amir before I even reached out to you or something?
I don't
Because your
think
friend
so.
said you called Amir like a week before we even talked.
I don't know. I have to look at dates. I don't know. That I have to confirm.
So you called Amir to find out about me, to tell him what?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I heard that like jail was a little tough for you, so I was worried.
I mean, it was tough because my wife went to the ER because she had a heart attack.
Okay. Okay. I don't believe it.
She had the heart attack at the house.
I don't believe it.
Okay.
I'm not saying you're lying. I just don't. I don't believe
Well,
it.
you told me she wrote a statement against
I don't
me
believe anything
to the
she-
cops.
I don't believe anything she says.
Right, but you told me she wrote a statement
I'm not
against me
gonna
to the
talk about
cops.
her.
But she didn't because she was in the ER.
I don't believe it, and I don't believe her. Sorry. We can move on from that.
All right. Well, the point of the story is I that's why I had a hard time in jail. I mean,
Yeah, so it's scary about me. Someone who I trust.
but
who
then
would-
why did you call the sheriff's
I
office?
didn't. If you say that
Why did you meet with them then?
I came into my job,
The
FBI.
FBI did, but then
Exactly.
you met with Mastrangelo.
Am I supposed to tell the feds now? I'm just confused. I feel like I should have gotten an attorney.
No, but if
Yes, because an attorney.
no, you if
Yes.
the feds came and talked to you, I mean, if you're doing something or there's something, you should have had an attorney. But if you're not doing anything, you don't need an attorney.
Honey, I'm trying to fix it, but you're making it seem like I'm a dumbass or something.
I'm not trying to make it seem like you're a dumbass. I'm trying to show you the errors that have been made.
Yeah, I've made some fucked up errors. So from this point on, can we like get to a position where I'm not making fucked up errors, where you're not just like completely ghosting me for a week and I don't know what the fuck. Like when Amir called me, I was shocked, to be honest with you. He called me. First of all, I was busy, but then I was shocked because I was like, I didn't know it was him. He called me from a Winter Park number. I didn't know who the fuck that was. I thought
Which
it
is
might
the
have
number you called me from today.
been- Show me.
You called me from this number this morning.
So
at
who's
9:30.
Lakeland? So someone else. So I get Dr. Phillips, and who gets Lakeland?
That's actually a real funeral. No, I'm not. So
Call it.
back to what I was saying.
Call it.
I will in a minute. You called me from Ware Park.
Oh, I did.
Dear, it shows it right here. You called me and I answered it at 9:30 this morning. Okay? Then the phone hung up for some reason. I don't know what happened. Then you called me immediately back, right here, at 9:34.
Who's Lakeland?
That's a funeral home.
Then
I'll
go
show
ahead.
you right now.
Why don't you just why don't you just dial the number? Jeremy, you're so
Funeral home Lakeland. Right there.
Call
So,
it.
I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm
Just
not gonna.
call the
I'm
number.
not calling my customers to prove to you.
Oh my
anything.
God, you're such a liar.
I just showed you the truth. I just showed you the
You're
truth.
lying.
I have you down as Dr. Phillips Funeral Home. Hey, I have you down as Dr. Phillips Funeral Home. So when my wife,
Choose your mom.
when my wife looks through my phone and she sees Dr. Phillips Funeral Home next to the other funeral
Just-
homes, she doesn't ask questions.
Just dial the number.
I don't understand what that's going to do.
It's gonna prove whether or not you're fucking lying, which you are. So go ahead.
I'm not calling my customers
Oh
to
my
prove
God.
anything.
How often do you call? How often are you sweating?
Because it's fucking humid as fuck out here. And just whatever.
All right, Jeremy.
Dear, I'm not lying to you.
Okay, Jeremy.
Okay.
You're
So wait.
full of shit.
So wait. I called a girl.
Let's see. How many times have you called Lakeland in the past week?
I have
No,
nothing.
let's just see.
Okay, listen. I have no reason to lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. And Lakeland actually is one of my busiest funeral homes. That and Woodlawn.
No, you're lying, but it's fine. Jeremy, I know that you I know you fuck around. I know you do.
I'm not fucking around.
Jeremy, I know you fuck around.
I'm not fucking around right now. You wanna know why I know I'm not fucking around right now?
I'm so sick of this shit.
So, dear, I. Okay.
It's fine, Jeremy. It's fine. You ready to eat?
I have nothing to lie to you
Okay,
about.
you ready to eat?
I haven't seen anyone since you.
Ready to eat?
We'll go.
Okay.
Are you gonna talk to me, or are you gonna keep talking like you think I'm lying to you?
Jeremy, I'm okay.
But I'm not lying to you. I'm not going to burn my customer base to prove something to you.
You won't even show me.
I just showed you their website. How did I know that it would pop up the funeral home on the website if I was lying to you? If I was seeing somebody else,
Jeremy.
because watch. Here, I'll prove to you this. Funeral homes, Dr. Phillips.
Here are some listings for funeral.
There is no funeral homes under Dr. Phillips.
There's one right there.
In Dr. Phillips, but it's not called Dr. Phillips.
Okay, Jeremy, you're in here?
I have no reason to lie to you.
This is fun.
What are we doing now?
I have no idea. I think we're gonna get something.
Well, I can't eat, so
You still doing this bullshit?
yeah, it's Ramadan.
Okay, well, let's figure it out.
I mean, I'm in the middle of working.
Honey, you can't even work. It's raining. Like, just stop. Where's the trash? Is this the trash? Thank you. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Thanks to everybody watching PT's Far Removed Uncle, PoliceTube, and the PT Video Network. Make sure you check the link down in the description and join and become a member with a paid subscription to the PT Video Network. I think you'll enjoy it. Thanks for watching PT's Far Removed Uncle. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you think. Appreciate you watching. And as always, have yourself a great day.